Straight from the minds of some goofy college students, it's time for Witticism After Hours. We hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, why, hello there. I'm Noah, your dashing, monotone host this episode. The other two, I don't know where they are, but I think I heard something about trains being tied to tracks, snakes. I don't know. The point is, I'll be hosting tonight. And what a good episode, too, to be hosting for. We have an original skit written by our good friend Carson Zimbabwe Zadroga that we totally had planned for this episode. This episode? Yeah, not... Why wouldn't we, right? We also have one of our lovely friends from IUP-TV here to sit down and chat for a while. And I hear we even have a pretty sweet game lined up this week. So hold on to your butts, because it's going to be a good one.
Okay, Pinky, let's put our brains together and let's go catch ourselves some ghosts.
Clyde, you are aware you just announced that we're ghost hunters in a room that probably has ghosts in it.
Well, I was striking fear into the hearts of our enemies, okay? We have to be strong and dominant in a situation like this.
Striking fear by announcing our names and putting a target on our backs? And how are we supposed to be dominant against ghosts that probably have superpowers?
Okay, listen, you got your little shooter and the cursed book, and I got the big iron.
And we can't see them. Where will we know how to shoot? Plus my hand gets super shaky when I try to aim.
Come on, man, have some confidence in yourself. Show me your best aim. Okay, isn't your right hand your dominant hand? Why don't you swap which hand you're holding the book with?
No can do. My dominant hand is significantly stronger. If I hold it in my other one, I might drop it.
Okay, then I'll fight him, okay? You just stay behind me with that book of Denon or whatever.
Fight them. We don't even know if this ghost is hostile. It could be very friendly. Well, shit.
Still think he could be friendly?
Maybe he was just being playful.
I am Human-Eator. That chair was just a warning. Get out of my territory or I will send you to the shadow dimension where you will suffer for 5 days.
I guess we were wrong, Clyde. Maybe we should leave. I don't think we can beat him.
Okay, Pinky, I'm not backing down. Watch. Mr. Reader, we are here to exterminate you, okay? You can do your worst, but we can do worser than you.
We can?
Really? Is that so? You think you're more dangerous than me? Prove your claim then. Show me your worst.
Okay, then I will.
So that's your worst. You didn't even hit me. I'm not impressed. Here, let me show you my worst and we'll compare our experiences.
Oh, no!
No! Clyde, where did you send him?
To the shadow dimension, where he lives out his worst fears. Now, do you want to try to show me your worst?
Sure, Mr. Eater. How generous of you.
Oh, I'm not trying to be generous. I just want to see you fail.
Noted. Let me see if I can do better. I think I have a spell that can beat you. Let's see if you can handle the blinding power of light. Lighto uso weapano. Lighto uso weapano. Lighto uso weapano. A magic spell that lets the user turn light into weapons of power. Light not included. Get your own? Well, shoot. Can I try that again?
Go ahead. Not like you're doing anything to hurt me. Besides, watching lesser creatures trying and failing to beat me is just funny.
Okay then, let's try another one. Aperio Ghostio. Oh my gosh, what are you?
What? Don't find me pretty? You better look away if you don't want to be turned into stone.
Why can you do that? How are you so powerful?
Like I said, you are lesser creatures. Now let's see how Clyde is doing.
Oh,
Clyde, are you okay?
I saw a vision. It was too much to handle. I think we should leave it. Who's this scary fellow?
I am the human eater. This is my true form. Don't look too long or else. Ow! Oh my God, you shot me! You will pay for...
Get him.
Ow! 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 That freaking hurts! Ow! Ow!
Pinky, in with a spell. One I'll make him disappear.
Okay. Okay, here's one. Disappearo Ghosto.
No, you will pay.
Nice going, Pinky.
Thanks, Clyde. Good job, too. Now tell me everything you saw in the shadow dimension.
I saw a vision, okay, that we were locked in a room forever and we went mad.
Yeah, strange dream. Let's get out of here. I want a smoothie.
Okay, let's go. Pinky, the door's locked.
Clyde, it opens the other way.
Oh, would you look at that? Let's go.
On we go.
So, welcome. Today, we have Elisha to hear the brave volunteer for our interview today.
Thanks
that I
for
totally did not just force him to sit down with an interview with me. He's totally consenting to be here. 100%. Like, don't look into that. He's anyway.
They offered to pay me behind the scenes. Don't tell him he's not getting paid.
Don't quote him on that. So anyway, first off, how about I just ask you this?
Sure.
Do you recognize the bodies in the water?
That's a tough question because
This is a trick
I
question.
think I recognize the bodies in the water. I think I recognize the bodies in the water. I recognize the bodies in the water.
Okay, we'll have to get you checked out after the show then.
Why?
No reason. You should be fine.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just run some tests on you. You know, should be.
Yeah.
We might not hear from you again. Anyway, so how have you been?
Better than ever. Better than ever is what the teleprompter is telling me to say. So better than ever.
That's right. You should listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like you don't recognize the bodies in the water, right? Right? We'll know if you...
It's not like a definite recognition.
Okay. The cognitive hazard's getting to you. We should really do some tests on you after the interview. All right. So, tell me a story, because I totally prepared questions for this.
A story.
Yes.
Okay.
Just anything about you, you know?
Sure. So, recently I picked up a part-time job, right? And it's real easy work. I show up real late at night, there for a few hours, and then I leave, right? I found the job listing in like a newspaper, which I know is like, it's like 1980s, you know, like we're talking like, I dug it up from like my grandpa's like house, right? It's at this, it's at like this remote like restaurant, like location. And basically I'm just there like watching cameras throughout the night.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's not very exciting, but that's probably the most recent thing happening to me.
So what exactly are you watching there on those cameras?
Well, Well, just like just to make
Are you
sure.
making sure nothing gets in or nothing gets out?
Right. Because like like hooligans is
Yeah,
a word
yeah,
that I
yeah.
learned in the newspaper.
Yeah.
It was like, be advised, watch out for hooligans, make sure they don't come in and tamper with company.
Do you get like a I don't know a phone guy? Do you get like a phone guy at your job at all?
The owner has called me once or twice.
Yeah, I've heard of some of those jobs. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Are they like legitimate? Because the pay was kind of low, but I figured it was like entry level.
I don't know. I mean, probably a good starting point, I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've all my friends that work there, I haven't heard from them since. But I'm sure they just moved on to better.
They might have
things,
went corporate.
Yeah.
They might went corporate.
They probably hit it big.
Like rapid advancement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I hear they thought it was cool because there was like robots there or something. I don't know.
They're kind of like state of the art.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
Is what they've told me, but
Yeah.
I haven't really seen much like activity from them.
Okay. Oh, is this like your first night or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like first, second night,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It could change. Who knows? You might see some action.
I hope so.
Yeah.
After our examination later, I'll go to my
Well,
shift.
you gotta see those robots are doing okay. You gotta make sure.
Well, like because I was kind of recognizing the bodies in the water.
Yeah, he's.
So after all that's taken care of, and they undoubtedly tell me that I do recognize the bodies in the water. I'll just go right to work after that.
I see.
Are you taking a call?
Hmm. Yeah, I'll run him through after this is over. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Oh. Oh, okay. Look, we need content, so I'm just gonna keep him on for like maybe a few more minutes. So that's all right. Up. Being a little loud. I understand your concern, but I'll get through it after the show. All right, just after the show. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Ignore that.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah. So.
Was it a good phone call?
He was. I don't know. He seemed a little mad. I don't know.
Oh.
Didn't seem to really like my show very much. I don't know.
Well, them spam callers get real aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't a spam caller. I intentionally called him because
You intentionally called a spam caller?
No, I had him on speed dial. He's my boss or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. He was just concerned about you. That was it.
About me?
Yeah.
Your boss?
Yeah.
Concerned about me?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll run it through after the show.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I have like a medical condition where I can't worry about things.
Right.
So.
Yeah. See, I have a medical condition where I'm worried about everything.
Oh, it's kind of like the opposite.
Yeah. And that's not a script, by the way. That's probably the legit medical condition. like it's literally a medical condition that's like you worry about everything.
Oh. What do they call it?
I don't know, like worry anxiety or something like that.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. There could be some pills for it. But
Probably.
yeah.
Well, hey, how about I ask you a question?
Okay.
So I have to sit up metaphorically, So what? It's a little bit of a hard question. All right. So.
Yeah, take your time.
What prompted you to be here today?
Oh,
what
prompted
What
me
did
to
they
be
tell
here?
you?
Look, I was just the only one that was here today. I was the only one that could do it. It was a little bit of a surprise, to be honest, because I don't know. I kept getting calls from the other two guys, and they just, I don't know. One of them was like, I was like, help, I'm on train tracks or whatever, and it's like, it was okay. Then the other one was like, why don't you come to the train tracks and help Nick out? And I was like, who's gonna do the show then? So I had to do it. So it's like, can't really rely on people sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. You know what I mean?
If they weren't so worried about their guacamole toast,
I know.
they probably would have had transportation again here.
That's a problem with our generation, you know. You just
Right.
can't be expected to show up and then they make some big excuse about how they're.
Help! I'm on the train tracks.
We're in a snake pit. Oh.
Yeah, the only snake pit is poor
time management.
Yeah. Poor time management.
Exactly.
That's right. So what about the figure in the corner of the room?
Oh, he's always there. Don't mind him.
He's always there?
Yeah. I mean, every time I look there, he's there. I don't know. Wait, you can see him too?
He's giving me one of these.
Oh. Okay. Maybe. Yeah.
He looks kind of upset that I told you that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want to make him mad.
Is he paid to be here?
I mean, we can't legally say he can't be here.
Oh.
Yeah. Or else he'll make us, like.
Oh, that must be what that's.
Yeah. We probably he's also concerned about you too.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? Is it something that I said?
It's probably because of the bodies in the water. Yeah, we should do some tests on you. He's telling us to stop. That is all that we have for today. We have to cut this a little short. Be back next time to see who our next guest will be.
It won't be me.
Probably not. Seeing as how concerned he is, there's probably a good chance it won't be you again. But yeah.
You do not recognize the bodies in the water. You do not recognize the bodies.
Ice cream, truly one of God's favorite treats. There is nothing like a fine chilled dessert to help get any individual through a hot day. Whether it's sold by the bucket or by the cone, ice cream is what keeps society running throughout the summer months. But there's only one place to truly experience ice cream. That's right, the ice cream truck. A vehicle with one sole purpose, which is to deliver delectable treats to the boys and girls of our world. I personally grew up in a rural area that did not have an ice cream truck on patrol, and I have to say, I feel like I missed out. I never got to experience the joy of hearing that catchy jingle, dropping whatever I was doing, and rushing out into the open streets, praying that traffic would not demolish me on my way to get a poorly shaped character popsicle. Yes, while I may not have lived the ice cream truck experience, I still have had my fair share of frozen treats from my local grocery store back home before it burned to the ground. True story. While it has been a while, I feel like I'm more than capable of throwing my hat into the ring and helping figure out the everlasting debate of what the best frozen truck treat is. Today, I'm going to be ranking everyone's favorite summertime treats. To start off, we need to set some rules. First, we won't be repeating treats. I don't care if it's SpongeBob or Spider-Man, if it's a fictional character and a popsicle, I'm eating it. Next, we'll be avoiding normal ice cream. We aren't here to argue about favorite flavors. I want to rank the wild stuff, okay? Finally, we will be ranking this on a tier system, with S being the best ice cream and F being the freaks of nature. I'll also say I have not had all of these, so cut me some slack and understand that no matter what ranking I give your favorite treat, in the end, I'm still gonna devour it like it's my last meal on Earth. Okay, let's start with... Ice cream cones are hard to mess up. The drumstick is iconic and delicious, and you really can't go wrong with vanilla, chocolate, and nuts. It's an easy A tier. However, the king cone is slightly below at B tier. Something about its shape just doesn't hit the same as the round drumstick. Ice cream should not be shaped just like a little pyramid. No, it needs to be rounded. Come on. Next up is... The ice cream bar is a classic, and it comes in many shapes. Fudge Pops are C tier. They don't quite reach the top quality I expect of an iced treat, but they satisfy and are iconic.
Creamsicles, however, are A tier, as they take the idea of a fudge pop and make it actually interesting. Ultimately, any basic ice treat on a stick is gonna be good. It's hard to mess up. I'm gonna say it right now though, okay? If you're ordering a chocolate eclair or strawberry shortcake ice cream bar, you need to chill the f out, okay? I know we spend so much of our lives telling people to grow up, but you need to sit your bougie ass down and eat something fun. Both are D tier, and I will not be taking complaints. Next up is sandwiches. This is where I think things get a little controversial. Personally, I don't see any point in getting anything past a normal ice cream sandwich, which is our first S tier, by the way. It truly is a masterful mix of taste and fun, and I would say it is the most iconic ice cream treat out there. But if I tell you I want an ice cream sandwich and you give me a chipwich, I will no longer talk to you. Chipwich is too much. You do not need that much dessert. Keep the cookie away. There has to be limits. C tier. Popsicles are the ideal treat in my opinion. While ice cream is more iconic, a popsicle is what will truly hit the spot on those hot summer days, and nothing quite hits like the firecracker. Okay, that little red, white, and blue popsicle is not only the best popsicle, but it is the most American popsicle. S tier. As for other popsicles, push pops are too out there and normal popsicles are too boring. C and D tier respectively. Shaved ice treats are certainly interesting, but I have to say they can be pretty hit or miss. Snow cones are great, easy A tier treat. They can have an assortment of flavors and they hit the spot when you just need some flavored water. But then you have screwballs. I've never had a screwball, and they look both boring and sound like they should be illegal to serve to anyone under 21. They get a C tier. And finally, we have the interesting items. This is the stuff you get when you want to live on the wild side, which isn't always a good thing. First off, any character-shaped ice cream bar is S tier. Yeah, they almost always look like the classic character they depicted or dropped as a child, but you can't deny that they went hard. Then we have Dippin' Dots. These were more of a standalone thing. You get these in an amusement park, and they go hard though. I don't really care. It's in my list, okay? I want them to be there, A tier. Next, we have Klondike bars. These were my as a kid, okay? They get S tier simply because I love them, and I will not be explaining. I will commit crimes for a Klondike bar. Do not test me. And finally, we have the Choco Taco. If you truly order this, you need a therapist. This thing does everything that a drumstick does, but infinitely worse. This is the only F tier item, and I will not change my mind. And if you disagree with me, then feel free to never talk to me again. Thank you for watching. Go enjoy a tasty treat, and I will see you next time.
What is he doing?
Oh, he's just subduing you. It's fine.
I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, he's bringing out the tranquilizer. We should get going. We should end the show now.
It's so fun talking to people who come from like bigger city areas because like, for example, Justin Brown comes from Philly and he just couldn't understand the fact that I come from a place where like, or even in Indiana, that you can just buy guns at Walmart.
Like I'm from the suburbs of Philadelphia and I feel like I've seen guns in Walmart in my suburban area.
Yeah, I know, like that's just like normal for me. That's what.
They've always had guns at Walmart.
Exactly.
That's normal.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm out there to get my Walmart guns.
So what's the wheel here for?
The wheel. Oh, let's see. Let's get it a little spin. Yes, that is a yes.
Oh.
That is a yes to that question.
Oh.
That's just what the wheel says that I should say. I don't.
That's what the wheel says, but what do you say? Like, Like, what does your heart say?
Oh, I gotta.
Is your heart the wheel?
Yes.